Marriage is not sustained by emotions alone, but by understanding, sacrifice, and wisdom gained over time. In this message, Apostle Johnson Suleman shares powerful lessons drawn from over 21 years of marriage. He speaks on commitment, growth, communication, and the spiritual principles that help marriages last. This teaching offers practical insights for singles, couples, and anyone seeking to build a strong, stable, and God-honoring marriage.
Your marriage affects your ministry. In God's organogram, it is ministry before marriage, not marriage before ministry. Sir, it is better for ministry to close than for marriage to fail. The mistake of many people is that their marriage is suffering at the expense of their ministry. The Lord told me clearly, he says, son, in my sight, it's not ministry first, it's marriage first. So even if your ministry is doing well, they approve it because your wife or your spouse is your first assignment. Your wife is your first member. So you must guard your home to show the interest of God in marriage. The first miracle that was performed in a wedding. Men, hear me. Women, hear me. Are there married women here? Raise your hands. Okay, put it down. I want to tell all of you something. But don't tell your husband. Let me tell all of you something. You know, some of you married women are expecting your husband. Please, if you're a married man near your wife, cover your ears. I want to tell your wife something. You may not put your hand, but just deaden your mind. Let me tell you, married women, something. Because you're expecting your husband to be perfect, to be a great man, to always don't know how to do the right thing. Let me tell you something you don't know. Before you came as a woman, men were living with animals in the garden. So they saw hippopotamus, they saw lion, and they didn't see them as meat. They were friends. So how can you expect a gender that was a friend to lion, a friend to tiger, to behave normal to you? He will behave like an animal. Don't tell your husband, no, don't tell your husband. Don't blame us. Animals were around before you came. We just woke up. We were talking with lions and we gisted with the lion. Both of us slept. Lion slept. Tiger slept. We woke up and discovered we had pain on our ribs. What happened? So they took something. When we tried to turn to check the rib, we saw somebody lying down. They said, that's a woman. We said, welcome. Am I communicating now? Yeah. The man was made from the image of God. The woman was made from the image of the man. God brought her out. Listen. Some women are complaining. Husband doesn't have time for me. By nature, by design, men are wired to work. We don't blame you as a woman. You are conscious of wanting your husband around. It's not your fault. Because as you were created, the first thing you saw was man. You want your husband around, that's who you are. But I'm going to teach you how to have a healthy home, a good marriage. It's better for ministry to fail than marriage to fail. Oh. All those members you are laboring for, they have alternative. Oh. It's only your wife that's no alternative. All can leave you. Only madam stays. Only your guy stays. So, happiness is your priority. There are women that take advantage of that very well. Because they know their husband loves them so much. We understand. But happiness. The Bible says in 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 7, deal with her according to knowledge that your prayers How you treat your wife is how God treats your prayers. How you treat your wife is how God treats your prayers. You deal with women according to knowledge, not assumption. She's not happy. Ask her. Be in the know of why she's not happy. Be in the know. Be in the know. And for you to be in the know, you must create an atmosphere, an environment where your wife can talk freely without being tensed. There are women that have things to say, but they can't talk. They open their mouth, the man's face alone. How can you be asking a woman, are you okay, with a frown face? Are you okay? Are you sure? Tell me, oh. Papa said we should be asking if you're okay, oh. A conducive atmosphere. There are men that can't be reported to anybody. Their wife talked to their mentor about them. It's war. You went to report me. You went to report me. Sir, with all due respect, who are you? Are you not happy that people are interested in handling your matter? Do you know how many people that are reported and nobody's interested? Oh, you think everybody has energy on certain matters? A preacher was saying something, and he's my friend. I like him. He was saying something. I'm not against him. But he said something about fathers, and when you talk about fathers, I just threw my own weight. That he brought a message before fathers, and none of them could talk. And I was laughing. And somebody said, why am I laughing? I said, when he brought the message, all the fathers were quiet. Not because they were convinced. They kept quiet because he is beyond repair. He's condemned beyond repair. Instead of him to be crying. You brought heresies and fathers were not saying anything. They know your own is gone. Because I know the fathers, and I spoke with them, I said, no, we don't have energy. He's lost. When you have nobody talking to you anymore, you are beyond repair. There are things I fear to say because I know I know somebody my wife will call. When she called, make that call. I've told you the story of how I was traveling, I was fasting, I was tired, finished a service on Sunday, I was tired, and I was traveling out of the country. My wife said, stay at home. Don't go. I said, I'm tired. I said, do you have to go? I said, the work of God, the work of God. They have printed ambies and printed posters. So I was rushing to Benin. She didn't see anything. I saw my phone. I told them, I said, tell the convoy to stop. Turn back. And I pick up. I said, hello, Daddy, sir. Daddy, don't say anything. Don't say anything. I've turned back. I got home. I look at her. She eyed her face. She was smiling. I said, correct. Gangster. It is who you love that you report. Who can talk to you? Are you following what I'm talking about? One day I was angry over one of my children. There was something I wanted the child to do. The child said, Daddy, this thing you are saying I should do is not what I want to do. I said, no, I'm your father. You must do what I want to. It's okay, sir. The next thing, my phone was ringing. I told my wife, I said, now we're done. Oh. He said, Apostle. I said, no. Whatever she wants, she gets. Anything she wants to do. He said, let her do what she wants to do. I said, it's done, sir. And what really happened? Nothing, sir. It's done. You should be accountable. You should be accountable. You should be accountable. You should be accountable. Am I talking to somebody here? Yeah. 3 things for the men. And 3 things for the women. And then I'll move on. Are you ready? Be accountable, number one. Number two, as a man, watch your words. Women don't forget what is said to them. Watch what you say in the heat of anger. Watch what you say. You are talking to me. Go and study your Bible about Sapphira. She died. Sir, finish the scripture. Her husband followed her. The woman to her mouth is sharp. There are men that what comes out of their mouth, you will ask if God has redeemed their tongue. What comes out of their mouth in anger? The things they say, they will insult her father, insult her parents. There are things you don't say to someone you love. There are things you don't. My wife is there. Oh. I will not preach what I'm not doing. I will not preach what I'm not doing. Never had a fight. Will be 22 years in a few months. Never had a fight. Never had a... We have had misunderstanding, no. Don't like this, no be so. Only no, now let's try it. I said, no, we have to do it this way. We have had that one, no. But something happened and we didn't talk for one day. It was one day. We didn't talk for 2-3 hours. We avoided ourselves. Never. It can't happen. You know why? I married a friend. Sir, watch your words. Watch your words. Be intentional. You can still communicate what you want to say without insults, without cursing out, without reducing her. That's why she can't stand. There are pastors' wives that has lost confidence. The man has used his mouth to destroy all the confidence. Women are lifted by words. How did you get your wife? You spoke. You said things, some were not true, but you said it. When you talk to your wife, everything you talk not true. You not put some journal. You have no money in your pocket. You say, I'll take care of you. Have you taken care of yourself? What kind of a lie is that one? Have you taken care of yourself? But today God has helped you. How did you get her? You spoke to her. How do you keep her? Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking. Sometimes my wife dresses, I say, God. Hey, see fresh fish. See as woman fine. Now me get this one. One day we were on the pulpit. I was ministering, and I had my wife's hand. We were just talking. I said, all this praise and worship that they do, not be put in my head, though. May church close, may we'll go inside. My wife said, apostle! Apostle! Hey! Keep quiet. I said, keep waiting. Keep quiet waiting. How? Keep quiet how? It's legal. It's right. I said, this service, 1 hour, don't close. Everything God wants to do, we'll do it tomorrow. I said, now Europe, we do cold day. Sometimes I sit with my wife and she wants to change her seat. She's the one sitting down there. Sometimes we are in the same space, maybe in the hotel. She will say, I will call these people, leave me now. I'm disturbing her. Sometimes I'm pulling her legs. I say, stretch your legs. Say what? I say, Jehovah the doctor. He say, this man, leave me now. Yeah. That's number 3, friendship. Your wife wants to play with you. No. And she's coming. Hey! 2 Chronicles 7. My darling, I'm feeling back pain. Keba, massage. Man of God, massage. Not be everything be prayer, sometimes massage. No, that's how you stretch out. Rabasha. And to make matters worse, you now involve me. I call on the grace of my Father. My grace not the work there. Massage. 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 Develop an atmosphere where you play. Don't just pray together. Play together. Huh? Play, joke. The devil can't come in. Make her happy. Let the atmosphere. There are atmospheres you just know there is a problem. Tension. Atmosphere is tensed. Play. To the women. Listen. Women, can I tell you something? Do you know why? Hold on. Do you know why a man? You're always talking to your mother. You love your mother more than me. It's true. Do you know why? I'm writing a book that will be out next month. The title is How to Love a Man Than His Mother. Do you know why the mother loves him? The mother knows everything about him and still loves him like that. The mother knows his weaknesses, his strength, his failure. When he was young, when he stole meat from the pot, how he went to fight, how he broke somebody's head. The mother knows all his excesses and still loves him. You don't know half, and you keep reminding him of his error. You don't know, just 2 mistakes he made. That's how the other day. It happened 2017. Oh. Little quiet. That's how the other day. My wife, I've not eaten food. The food is not ready. You are free to go outside, though. That's how the other day. My clothes has not been washed. What happened? So if I don't wash it, you already have alternative now. That's how the other day. There are men that want to open up to their spouse. But when they remember that they'll be reminded every day, they prefer to die in silence. Women, learn to let things go. Learn to let things go. Learn to let things go. That man is your baby. It's your child. He did this, he stumbled, he did that. Say, no problem, I'm here with you. Stand with him and don't remind him of what God has forgotten. Don't remind him. The man came and opened up some things and told me. I said, go and tell your wife. Say, Papa, tell my wife. Okay. Before I tell my wife, let me call my mother. In case anything happened to me. Because my wife will kill me. Learn to let things go. Learn. Pray. That is why being a pastor's wife is a calling. Pray! Lord, give me capacity. Give me a large heart. A large heart. A large heart. A large heart. A man can be open to you when he knows that if he's open to you, you are devising. I'm not talking of just sin. Even the things that he has, he can't tell you. If a man tells you he has 100,000, you bring a bill of 99,000. My wife knows my alert. My wife knows how much I have in my account. She knows the figure. But as I show her, she has never given me a bill. To say, hey, God has blessed her. Hey, there's this thing. No? All she will tell me is that don't worry, it will grow. It will still be more than this. Why wouldn't I be open? My husband does not tell me things. The last one he told you, you know what came out of it. No rest. Am I communicating? And you want him to be talking? You say should be talking when the last one he told you his blood pressure went up? So he should talk again. The man wants to be at peace, so he's quiet. Men, am I saying something here? Men are not men are not as terrible as you think, Omar. Men are the simplest people to deal with. If you are just have a child, like very simple. Very simple. Number 2, your husband is not your junior brother. Watch how you address him. He's a king. Talk to him as a king. King, that's a king with you. That's a king. Talk to him with that value, that honor. So women think that they must be violent to get answers. No. Your husband has done something, he comes back home. Say, my love, sit down. My darling, fine man. My king. The one that crowned me as a woman, that made me a mother. My husband, you know you are trying now. This work God gave you, you will finish well. This work, you will finish well. There was something you said today, Sha. You think he has a bill? What was that? See. But I know what you were saying, no? But you know some here people don't understand. But me, I'm matured enough to understand that thing. I'm matured to understand it. Job 6:25. How forcible are right words? Some people they're not mature to understand. But I know what you were trying to say. But some people, so next time, put it like this. Oh, wow. Okay. No. That's not how you speak. By the time he comes home, he don't do another one, no. How many I go talk? How many? Men are easy. Treat them well. It doesn't matter what he's doing. Because you push him further. When you confront a man, the animal in him comes out. I say, he's a beast. Yeah, you brought it out. He's a beast. You brought it out. Sit him down. There was somebody that in my family, my wife has, God used my wife to strengthen my weaknesses. I had a problem. If I have issues with you, I'll forgive you. But stay far. I forgive you, I have nothing in my heart. But if you see me coming through this road, you know I'm honest though. That's why they can't confess me in the coven. Because I confess my weakness on the pulpit. By the time they call it the coven. He does this. Lucifer will say, he said it in church. Look for the one he has not said. I'll just avoid. So there were members of my family, when I became a Christian, none of them identified with me. None of them. I suffered. I went through that alone. God has helped me. And some of them are coming. And I said, no. I put my foot down. I love them, but they should not enter my house. My wife has successfully frustrated my plans. They all come. So when they came, I now programmed my mind that I can't give them beyond this amount of money as transport. Everybody, 100,000. Everybody, 100,000. If you like, come from Kafacha, 100,000. Come from America, 100,000. Come from London, 100,000. I've forgiven you. Bible says 100-fold. I've never seen 1,000-fold. So I'm following scriptures. I've never seen 1,000,000-fold. Guess what? My wife. I said, they should go. She won't say, no problem. 100,000. You try. Oh. So, did they work for you? The money for you? If it's even me, I'll give them less than that. She will first of all massage. Did they work the money for you? 100,000. If anybody they give 100,000 is not satisfied, let them go now. For what? You know the way my husband is working hard? My love. God don't bless you. God don't bless you. God don't bless you. God don't bless you. See what you are giving to people that are not even related to you. And these your relations, they are hearing it all. God don't bless you. God don't give them. Let them go with their wahala. I'll say, go and take from there. Say, thank you, Joe, fine boy. I'll be looking at her like this. How did I meet this lady? Did she scream? No. There is a way to speak. There's a way to speak. My daughter, one time, she told me, said, they say we should pay so and so fee. I said, it's a lot. No. I have to pay instrumentally. I'll pay 2 or 3 times. Since it's allowed abroad, I'll pay. He said, no problem, Daddy. Daddy, how are you? I said, I'm fine. He said, okay, Daddy, you are trying, no? I see some of my friends, their parents have not paid their fees. I said, I thank God for my father. I said, yeah. I'm your father. I said, God will bless you. He said, but Daddy, you know, you have a lot of things on your head, though. You will easily forget. Just pay once. I said, your mother has taught you, Abi. Your mother has taught you, Abi. He said, just pay once so that I will not be calling, sending message. I'll just be only greeting, we'll be discussing, but not. What is that? Just pay once. I know money is hard, though. Money is very hard, but sometimes just do something once so that you remove. I say, it's okay. I'm paying once. Same result, different approach. That's your husband that you say is not listening. How come he listens to people? If he's that dumb, how come he listens? Have the right words. Know the right things to say. Am I communicating? That young lady in church that you think is hanging around your husband and you are worried. What is she telling him? I know you are praying. Strange woman, oh, fire. Strange woman, fire. By the way, she's not a woman, she's a girl. Strange girl, fire. Fire. God, we blind your eye. 1 year, she's still seeing. Oh. God, we blind your eye. God, we blind your eye. God, we blind. There's something she's saying. Something she's saying. Every man wants to come back to a home that's heaven on earth. Something she's saying. Hear this. This is not a license for sin. But you must understand that sometimes we in the church, we empower strangers to infiltrate our homes. Women, the right words. The right words.
If this message blessed you, kindly like the video, subscribe to Spirit and Power TV, and share it with someone who needs it. God bless you.